Hi, I'm Byron Beck. I'm backstage at the PSU Digital Marketing Conference. I'm here with Gene Ehrbar, and Gene Ehrbar is of Eyesight Design, correct? And he's going to tell us a little bit about mobile apps. I know nothing about mobile apps. I'm actually scared of mobile apps. I'm scared they're going to do something bad to my phone.
Sure.
Should I be scared of mobile apps, and what are they in the...
Maybe a little bit, but
Why?
really only insofar as there are many business people out there in the world who, at this point, don't really understand the true value of mobile. And mobile is one of those things that it's coming into its own much more quickly than the business world is really prepared for it. So
what does it mean to be an early adapter to a mobile app?
What it really means as a business is that you've realized how the connected customer, how the customer who is ubiquitously connected to the internet and who always has access to it can be of greater value to you as a customer than the traditional customer whose only digital interaction with you is when they're at home in front of their desktop computer.
Right. You told me right before we went on that you don't really like the word mobile app.
Well, app is I think a misnomer, because at the end of the day, everything is an app.
Right.
A website is an app. A mobile web app is an app. An app that you download to your phone is an app. So we like to look past the technology, and while we implement it, and while we do excel in a number of basic development fields and basic technologies, we like to look first to creating definitive business value, demonstrable, measurable, repeatable business value that helps grow our businesses, our company's bottom lines.
Okay, so talk to me like I'm a 4-year-old. What does that mean?
Sure. So what that means is, let's say, for example, you are a local restaurant.
Okay.
And you have the option of having either a traditional website that has what we've all seen far too many times, a PDF menu, maybe a Flash introduction.
Which
not going to work on your phone.
Right.
And more importantly, it's not going to be any more meaningful to somebody who's 2 blocks away from your restaurant wondering where they're going to eat than it is to somebody who's sitting at home looking at your website on their desktop or laptop computer. So what we look to do is go to these businesses who are just realizing what kind of additional value they can reap from mobile users and help them through strategic consulting process, help them figure out what they can do online in order to increase that value and harness those customers who, for example, in the example of the customer who's 2 blocks away from your restaurant, how you can make them aware of you and provide a greater utility and get them into your restaurant more easily, maybe when you have an open table that they might not know about unless you have a way of telling them.
Yeah, I have seen that. I've seen that through restaurants locally where they are moving away from Flash, and you see the open table reservation on there, and it seems to be more successful for them.
Absolutely.
What are other success stories?
Well, we look to great example of an industry that we've helped out is the medical industry and insurance. And one of our biggest clients is ODS Health Plans.
Wow.
We launched last summer. We launched a mobile web initiative for them where we took some utilities that worked very well for the desktop web for things like finding pharmacies, physicians, and dentists. They worked very well if you were at home, but once you tried to use them when you were out or wherever you happened to be on your mobile phone, they sort of broke down. It didn't work. So we went through a process of really looking through the user experience of searching for care and evaluating a plan. Those are sort of the 2 use cases, and drilled down into what that meant if you were in front of a mobile phone. It was slightly different in a lot of ways from what it meant.
It seems very important.
Desktop. Right.
Yeah.
And what we were able to do is take those basic systems that they had already implemented and help them adapt them to work better through mobile web interfaces. So they work typically with most smartphones.
So apps are more than just Angry Birds.
Absolutely. But that's fun. I mean, we still love games.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me anything else more about Eyesight before we wrap up?
Sure. We're about a 15-year-old Portland firm.
You look about 15-year-old.
Well, I am. Thank you. We've grown up with the web, and we were founded in 1997 by a couple of Linfield journalism grads who went into business creating websites, and very quickly got to realize that meant creating value in a new medium.
And why are you here at this conference?
I'm here to talk about the mobile web and what we're doing well and what we could be doing better.